Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Den for another exciting episode of the original 3D crystal puzzles. Now recently I just got done putting this one together, and since my order finally came in the mail from rugame.com, I managed to get my hands on one that I have been waiting to get my hands on for my father, who is extremely into trains. So I managed to find this one, which is the Locomotive. It's a wonderful little train, steam engine. I'm not sure if it's a steam engine or not, but it is a fabulous looking puzzle of a train. So I am going to go ahead today and I'm going to be trying to assemble this so that I can go and give this as a gift to my father. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and try to crack into this thing. As you guys usually see, it's in there, it's not open. Go ahead and crack into this real quick here. There's the stuffing for it. Yeah, right there, yeah. How many bags we got today? Oh, look, whoa. One bag. It's a lot better than the last one I tried to do. So, from the looks of it, this is what it's going to look like with the puzzle pieces. And from the looks of it, right there is the base. Right there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to crack into this thing real quick. I'm going to give you guys a nice view of what the pieces look like. Just really quick here. There we go. Get rid of that. Well, it looks like we got some tiny pieces here too. Not really sure what to make of those yet. Take a quick look at the train here. Okay, so it looks like there are 4 of them. Okay, I've located all the pieces. So basically, there's 4 small wheels on this thing, along with the 4 bigger wheels that come on it. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put those aside for now. Give you guys a nice little view of what the table looks like. That's basically what it's going to look like for right now. Little layered pieces right there. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a few minutes and just try to, see if I can get started on it. And then I will go ahead and I will do the halfway / finishing marker of the video here after a little bit. So, let me just go ahead and adjust my camera real quick here. It's kind of wobbling all over. My stand's been a little wobbly lately. There we go. So let me just get a look at some of these. Not even really sure where to start. It looks like this might be the cab. Actually, maybe a good starting point. There's the roof to the cab. Okay, so what kind of can of worms have I opened today? So, on the front of it, right there. So we got the front of the train, at the top of the cab. It is always a good idea once you do start identifying specific pieces to go ahead and just set them aside so that you don't keep running into them. There's that key that I was telling you guys about in one of my other videos right there. So that's a good sign. There's that anchor too, and it's one of my favorite kinds of anchors, one of the tightened down ones. Let's see here, this is probably the anchor cover. There we go. There's the front of the train right there. That piece is going to go on. Is it going to go up or down? There we go. Alright, official first piece right there. Alright, let's get into this a little bit here and just kind of see what... Okay, so basically from the looks of it, this is not going to be built onto. This is actually what it's going to sit on. I've seen this before. I actually got my dad a gift where it was a giant, just a basically a lead engine, and it was just sitting on this thing. You had to be careful because otherwise it'd shoot right off from the thing. So it does look like it shouldn't fly off from it. It looks like they got some nice little edges to them so that it'll at least hold it into place. So that's a good thing. So, like I say, from the looks of it, this is going to be the cab piece. Oop, here. Oh, got the little steam chute. So, I'm gonna try to reposition this just a second here. 1 second. Let's see. There we go. Better position there. So I'm basically starting with this one here. I'm just kind of viewing over my pieces real quick here, just trying to see if I can see anything. I'm not really seeing much yet. But that is usually how it starts out, as you guys have seen from some of my other videos. Oh, that's why I'm looking for a big piece. It's a small piece. Go figure there. So that's probably it right there. No? Dang it, that did not look like it. Wow. That right there looked like a fabulous version of it. The fun part's a puzzle, right? Alright, so just kind of getting into this here. What do we got here? Oh, there it is. Second official piece. Alright, so we got to start to this now. Go ahead and just keep rolling from here. I actually saw this piece right there. Wonderful. That is a little bit concerning. I'm not sure what. Aha, so I figured out which ends up at least. Uh-oh. No. Get back on there. Okay, so this is a good example right here of what you should do. So I managed to identify that each of these slabs right here are flat, which gives me an idea as to like what I should be looking for. They should be about the same length. They should all end the same. But it is a good, real good example for like what you should be looking for with these, so that you're not like getting frustrated. See, there's another one right there. See, I've already got all this so far. So we are kicking it now. Let's see here. I know I just saw this piece now. This is something else here, because I just saw this piece. I may have gotten a little bit ahead of myself too, because I need to take this back off and I need to find these pieces. Looking for that guy right there. From the looks of it, this one might actually go together kind of quick, which is surprising because these don't usually go together too quick. I mean, the quickest one I did was like 27 minutes, and that was Cinderella. Let's see here. Ah, got it right there. Come on. Come on, you. What is wrong with you? Why are you fighting me here? You want the exact piece for that. supposed to go in the back. How much you want to bet? Maybe not. Alright, so we're going to go back to this here. There we go. And we're going to try to figure out where this guy goes. Right there. Okay. Alright, so this is my problem right here. So this piece right here, as you can see, that top section right there actually looks, I don't know if I can flip this here, hold on one second, just like this section here. Right there, you see that little crack right there? Yeah, it's giving me some trouble for that reason. So, golly, that does not look like that. Wow. Okay, so I know where that is. Where'd you go? You got away from me here. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. So we're looking for a piece that looks like that, and I think I just found it. Yep, there it is. Okay. And the fun thing I love about these things is each time you fit a piece, a new section pretty much appears, and it sends you on a whole new mission of finding something else. So one thing that, I mean, I used to do puzzles with my grandmother all the time, and I used to love just sitting in the living room and spending time with her and just doing puzzles with her for that reason. It was like every time we found one together, you know, it sent us on, you know, our next mission to find, you know, the next piece and the next piece and the next piece. So, I mean, puzzles have always been a great, you know, part of my family. So, I mean, it's just, I guess, natural that I end up taking up these, I guess. Let's see here. No. Looking for kind of an awkward looking little fella. Awkward one. Is that it? Looks like it. That is the second time I picked you up, man. See, that's what I was talking about in one of my other videos, too. It seems like every time you turn around, like, one of them's trying to sit there and be like, use me. Crazy. That's not it. These are also a little more difficult to put together for the fact you actually have to be able to see in layers. And that can be difficult for some people. It is all a matter of like how the mind works and stuff like that. So I mean, just, you know, you feel like giving them a shot, give them a shot, you know. But do stick with it. Don't just give up on it. Whatever you do. So I'm gonna lay that down. I'm gonna start trying to build up on it. Oh, it's a beautiful day today, too. Wow. Beautiful day. Okay, so I am running a little short on pieces here, so let me go ahead and just take inventory real quick here. I think I've got it. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay. So, it looks like I've almost got the box car put together here. Or the cab, or however you want to say it. Oh, so I got company. Let's see here. Oh, that's an almost fit. Almost fit. Not a fit though. Dang. There it is. Let's see. Okay, so this one has a curve on it. Wow, with the way this is going, I may just be able to post this video instead of having to come back for that extra video. This guy ran into a bottom section here. I think that's probably it right there. There we go. And as you can see, once you get going on these, I mean, they're so much fun that, I mean, you just keep going. I mean, it comes together pretty quick. It doesn't take usually too long, and then you got something nice to add to your collection afterwards. I mean, it's a wonderful thing for, you know, kids, adults. Just like I've been saying this whole time, you know, it's just absolutely wonderful. Huh, that's an interesting one. Is that it? Yeah, scooch that down a little bit. No, that's not it. Wow. Okay, so we're looking for it in the bottom section now. Where are you? Hey, can you check the door? There it is. Alright, I got it. And we're looking for a corner piece now. What do we got here? Hey, easy, buddy. My son just plopped down at the table. He's like, aha, gotcha. Okay, so the thing I'm finding out about this is I'm running into pieces like these here. You see those? So it's like one side's going like this, the other side's going like this, and I keep like volleying back and forth with the whole engine piece, which is not that bad. I mean, it's making it a little easier to put together, but still run into the whole, you know, what piece is next here. So, there we go. Do that. Looks like my beautiful wife has decided to join me. There she is right there. Decided to come out. And yes, Sissy, I hear you too. That's my dog. She's an absolutely wonderful little creature. Oh yeah, she is big, isn't she? Let's see. Yeah, what we got?
We do have a little pet.
Well, that's... Okay, so... There we go. I got it. There we go. There's that. Now I need a little one. And we're probably going to be finishing this up.
No?
That shouldn't be too big a deal. Right there. This guy is coming together really nice. Really nice. A lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Okay, we're going to put this on now. There's the front of the steam engine right there. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to put this in now. I don't think it's the anchor time yet, but at least it'll keep it all in place. I'm going to put this on here. Comes the fun part here. Trying to figure out. Oh, it's because I'm missing a piece. Alright, so... There we go, right there. Okay, so... Put that in. And I'm going to anchor this piece down. And as I've said before with the anchors, always be careful with how much you tighten it down, just because of the fact that if you are not careful, you will snap it off, and then you're just stuck with as you can see now, I got the anchor in there. I can actually move it around. I can actually show you a little bit of detail as to the halfway point. So this is what I got. As a matter of fact, let me put this on, make it look a little bit better. There we go. So this is what I got so far. It's just basically a little L-shaped piece of the engine. Yeah, it's not much yet, but from the looks of it, the parts that are going to, you know, come together next are going to be probably the difficult part of this, because it looks like a lot of them There it is. Yeah, a lot of them I'm going to have to unanchor it for and then re-cinch them in. So, not 100% sure on this. I'm not even sure how I want to proceed so far. There's that one. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, I need the little wheels. Remember the little wheels? Them things right there? I'm going to need those now. Ooh, that was almost a mistake. Okay, so trying to figure out now. Basically, this is the finishing details, and that's my wife again. So this is the finishing details that you end up adding to your engine. This is the fun part of it all to me, because this is where things tend to come together to form the actual piece that you have. So, yeah, it looks like the top's going to be the easiest part. So that's going to go there. That will go there. Oh, there goes my little ankle biter. Yeah, I'm going to have to uncinch it. I was hoping I was not going to have to do that, but I am. Just a little bit. Not much, really. But it looks like it's just going to be enough to get this bad boy in here. And I got to actually double check, because I know I got two pieces, and yep, I was putting the wrong one on there. You don't want to do that. Last thing you want to do is have to pull the sucker back off. Actually, I'm going to double check this, because, yeah, there it is. Come on, get in there. There we go. And then that will be for this guy here. From the looks of things. Uh-oh, I'll be getting in trouble. Okay, so, from the looks of things, this is a good question. I'm not 100% sure on this here.
Bad dog.
Let me see. What is that? Okay. I think I got it now. This one's going to go here. Just like that. Make sure that you're extra careful when putting these pieces back in, because if you're not careful, remember I said I only unanchored it a little bit, but all it takes is for that anchor to come loose and you lost your whole piece. Or at least half to, a quarter of it. And then you got to try to figure that out again. So right now all I'm trying to do is figure out how, there it is, and figure out how it's supposed to look, and then I'm just getting it done up real quick here. Even the looks are puzzles. The looks of it, it's supposed to go straight up and down. I'll just double check that. Okay. Sorry folks, just finishing up here. Quite literally just, no, that's not it. Which one of you is it? Let's see here. What? Not. Here's what I'm gonna have to do here. So put this down for just a minute. So it wasn't this one. Just going that way. So it's gonna be on that side, which means Okay, so those two go together, these two go together. So that being said, oh, my ankle biter's back. By the looks of it, it is raining now. That's beautiful rain. Okay, so I'm going to try to cinch this in. There we go. Get this bad boy in there. Now, these ones have this little lip on it. I don't know if you can see that there. It's that little lip on it. The other ones had kind of a hook on the end of it, kind of like these right here. Let's try to make it so you can see that. So there's a little hook on the edge of that. And that's why it was so hard to get that one piece in, was because I had to try to like hook it into the actual piece. So jumping beans here. That'll work. Alright, we are almost to where I can actually anchor this back in and then finish putting the details on it, so that's a good thing here. Finish that. And then I'm going to get the easy one on here real quick. Come on, cinch in. Thank you. Set it down. One of my favorite parts is that dang key. Always, it's invisible, so there it is. Yeah, it was right in front of my face. And again, tightening down, be very careful as to how much you actually twist on these things. You don't want to break it off. So just enough to kind of snug it down like that. So this is where I am right now. And actually I can get this so that it actually looks decent here. Get that last little piece back on there. You know, now that I ain't got to unanchor it or anything. So this is what I got going on. It's not 100% done yet. I still have a few finishing touches to put on this thing. So I'm just going to do that real quick here. Oh man, my dad is going to love this. That's perfect. Then like this. Now, this is another thing as well. When it comes to these, I always keep the boxes close, just because sometimes you need to look back as to, you know, what piece goes where. So I'm looking right now, and it looks like this piece has got to go here, but I wasn't sure, so I'm glad I had that box to be able to look back at. So let's see here. There's that piece. All cinched in there. And last but not least, there it is, folks. Alright. So, one more down, one for my dad. He is going to love this. It is an absolute beautiful piece. I mean, I really do like it. You know, it's got all the nice little details on there. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful piece. I'm glad I was able to do this video as to the process that I go through. There's the crystal version right there to show you all the puzzle pieces that I had to put together. But this is the process that I go through with each of these. So during the beginning, the middle, or even the end, this is what I end up doing with these. So I'm glad that I was able to show you guys. Let's go ahead and get the finishing touch on this thing, which is putting it on the stand. Look at that. Alright, so from the looks of it, it is going to look fabulous. Yep, sure is. That's going to look really nice. I'm actually kind of curious. No, they're supposed to be like that. Okay, so just double check on this, make sure my pieces are where they're supposed to be. take a look at something real quick, because something don't seem right. So. I have to undo it just a little more. This is what I'm talking about. Why I don't like taking them back off after I get them cinched in. But, those pieces went in nice. These ones are kind of forcing a piece of the part. So everything's where it's supposed to be. There. A little more. Okay. So, there she is, all said and done. So, now you guys have an idea as to what exactly I go through when I'm putting these together. And I hope you guys will come back and let me show you some more puzzles. I mean, I'm going to be doing a Crystal Wolf next, and I'm hoping to get that video up and posted here really soon, alright? Alright guys, there it is, the Locomotive. You guys stay frosty, alright?